The men all together, men slaughtering again. My war standing there.
What's up, beautiful people, amazing people? How are you all doing? How are you all doing, you guys? I hope you all are doing amazingly well. You are welcome to another video. But before we dive right into it, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. And with that being said, let's get into it. So, guys, we're going to be talking about an incident that happened in Liberia in Africa. But before we dive right into it, I just want to put a huge disclaimer and, of course, a trigger warning on here, just in case this video is somewhat triggering or brings back an unpleasant memory. Please kindly click off of this video. And also, no bullying and harassment of any sort is supported on this page. So please be kind to one another. Okay, let's get into it. So, guys, we're going to be talking about the insane, the most gruesome, and crazy story that is going on in Liberia as we speak, and that has led to the arrest of an American missionary. An American missionary, Lucas Richard, has been arrested for the attempted murder of his Liberian wife, Jessica Lloyd. The story says a tricycle rider was riding past a bush path where he heard a loud scream of a woman coming from the bushes. He decided to to stop and check, only for him to come across a man holding a woman's head, slitting her throat, attempting to behead her. The tricycle rider quickly picked up a stick, or I don't know if it's a stone, hit the man on his head, saving the life of Jessica Lloyd. This incident happened on the 14th of September 2023 in Cadwell in Liberia. And according to the story, Lucas Richard, who is an American missionary, went to Liberia to preach and teach the word of God, and also does lots of baptisms. And in the process of, preaching and spreading the word of God and doing baptisms and so on, Lucas Richard met and fell in love with a Liberian woman, Jessica Lloyd. And shortly after the pair started dating, Richard made his intention and interest in marrying Jessica known to her and her mother. And that the crazy part is, in all of this, Richard is even married. Richard is married, and him and his wife went together to Liberia. Richard is married and was doing all of this without his wife even knowing. So let's go back to the story. So when he, went to visit Jessica's mom, in making his intention known about marrying Jessica, that was when Jessica's mom asked her. This is according to Jessica's mom, by the way, asked him about his wife, if his wife knows about what is going on and his intention of marrying Jessica, which he said yes. He said his wife has always known about him and Jessica dating, and of course also knows that they are going to get married, which is why he came and so on. And I believe that, being that polygamy is not something that is frowned on in Africa, as a matter of fact, it is accepted in a lot of countries in Africa. You see parents marrying their daughters off as second, third, fourth, like they're okay with marrying their daughters off to an already married man. And I believe because of that, the mom did not even, think twice. She was like, okay, they should come and, do the traditional marriage rites. After the African traditional marriage rites between Richard and Jessica, Richard, decided to start looking for an apartment so they can move in together. I mean, they're married, right? So they can move in together. But I don't know what happened. But Richard told Jessica to, move in with her mother, that when he goes back to the States, which he will be leaving soon, when he goes back to the States, he will send some money for them to get a bigger and a better apartment, which Jessica did. She was living with her mom shortly after she felt pregnant, which she told her mom. Her mom asked her, "Have you told Richard?" She said yes. she said, you know, he seemed really, really excited about the news of the pregnancy. And she said Richard took her to the doctor to do a blood test, of course, and it confirmed that she was really pregnant. But shortly after, a couple of weeks after, she started bleeding. She's having a miscarriage. And according to her mom said that Jessica told her that Richard injected her with something that is causing her to have a miscarriage.
A situation happened with an American guy, Lucas Richard, a missionary in Cape Mount, and my children on the tomb, while the only MS on the Howard, wow. And where my children is, two of them. So he went there to go teach, he saw my daughter, he fell in love with her. He said he wanted to marry this girl. So he went, she told me she engaged me on it. I said, okay, if you love him, no problem. He said, Mama, you got a wife. So I said, then why now? Why he was saying he want to marry you a wife? No. He said he told his wife agreed to go, hey, he wants second wife because the woman he marries is an older woman. So I said, okay, if you love him then, y'all can come over, when he bring you to see the family. So she said, okay. So later on, after 1 week, two of them came. Now I knew you were hiding there for the people on the mission and hiding there for your wife. And now I knew you lied to us and you told your wife. So later on, they came to the house, visited us. The other few family members that were there, we thought, he said, oh, I want to do a tradition. So I said, okay, he did a tradition. After the tradition, told Petra and he said, oh, I want to go and come back to go to the court for us to get our document. I said, okay. So he said, but I want to be in sin because I'm a Christian. I'm paying the dowry first. I said, okay. So I go low. The children, they carry them up for outreach. So later on, the last day they went out in Cape Mount to a area. So they were there. The house she come and said, Mama, it looked like I'm pregnant. So I said, okay, when you come to town, then we'll go to the hospital to go check it up. So I said, you told Lucas? He said, yes. Lucas happy about it. So went to the hospital. She came to town after the program. They came to town. When they went back on the mission, they went back on the mission he went. They said, Lucas, Jessica will not march because they got the information like Jessica and Lucas going on. So she told me, so I said, but I thought Lucas, the people on the mission, you know about it. But anyway, she said, Mama, come for me. She said, I'm marching. So I said, okay, I'll come for you. They said, hey, my brother know about it. So my brother will not march until the end of 2 weeks. I said, okay, you come on. So I went for the sister that evening, said, you were sleeping on the mission. So my auntie and myself went for her. We brought her in the keke. We went for Chata keke, we went for her. Okay, after 2 weeks, he came from Cape Mount. He visited us. He said, oh, I want to find an apartment with everything in there before going to the States. So I said, to find an apartment, it will be hard for now. So what we'll do, let she be with me, so in our own place, you can go and come, or you come back, or you can send the money, then we can find a place. He came that night, that evening when he came, they went inside. Now they get a guy, they back out to ERWA hospital. Went to the hospital and said she was confirmed that she was pregnant. So they gave her medicine and thing. They said, oh, they did her ultrasound. They said, yeah, that's true, the better there. They did her ultrasound. They said, yeah, she's pregnant for true. The better was there, but it moving. So the pregnant said, move. Then we went. Now doing our intention, he needed to do it.
You mean he Lucas?
He Lucas
was
himself.
The cause of the pregnancy.
Yes, he gave her the injection in the vein. So that night, I called her back. I said, oh, Lucas gave Jessica injection, but he said, oh, her last week, and she bleeding. So he said, you sure you do an intention on it? I said, I don't want to believe that. Because the way he can behave, like he so love her. Take it, cherishing the family. So when I go low, today, after a few times, Lucas said, I'm coming to the key today. I was just telling you I was going to come. He said, they want to share in the apartment. They may begging him to take you on the airport. So he will come today. No, the man, he said the man said he will take you on the airport now.
Okay.
So he was coming today. He postponed the trip today. So after she came, I got notice, she said, oh man, Lucas taxi one and all. He said, coming. So Lucas came. Was saying that in front of the horse. He came, he went inside. Jessica came outside to the car too, and they went inside. When they went inside the talk, Jessica got in the car. Inside the horse? Inside the horse. Got in the car. He said, oh, our father was an entertainment player. This would make her happy. Say the parents say, Mommy, I'm very sorry for what happened. I know it was not easy, but I'm sorry. Acting like he feeling so bad. I said, no problem, because it's like one way or like a beaton. So he went inside to her. When they feel talking, the two of them got in the car. When they got in the car, they left. As soon as they left, I said, I got back. I went to church. And the church closed on me. I time and lap out. Under the transfer in Josephine. I went to church after service. Well, while I was coming back, because as long as I went, they almost said, no time today, a short time. The person who had benediction, after we finish praying, I pay my offering and thing.
Which means no long service.
No long service.
Cut short.
Yes. So while I was on my way coming back, and I very never when the better move, I was rushing to the hot cleaning. That's the time. Before I came to one cleaner that night. We had to patient shop. They said they want to take on to the GSC. I said, no, let me call a hospital first. But I couldn't get him, and I couldn't get him. Later on, I started testing, Jessica testing, say, oh, I'm bleeding this and like acting like so feeling bad. Okay. Yes. So when I came on the back coming for service, then I saw the car, they left me for almost 30 minutes or 45 minutes. I saw the car passing by me to Giant Market. So I said, oh, but Jessica and Lucas, worry out. Maybe that in the estate area, going fast so I to sit down. So I went home. I stayed sitting down in front of the house. My auntie was cooking for my brother. He said, you want to sell food? So she was cooking. So I said, AC, I saw Lucas and Jessica in the car just about there. AC said, oh, but else they left. Then why are you going to one outside? So in less than 30 minutes, I saw Keke coming in the yard with blood. My daughter was blood off. The first thing I read to my mom, I told her accident. I said, what happened? She said, you shouldn't tell my mom. She an asthma patient. You're poor water. I said, what happened? The first thing I saw my son-in-law. The children said the Keke boss's son-in-law was cutting her daughter's throat. Carry her in the bush, hit her from the back. You are cutting her throat. And one ball was passing, one Keke ball. Hitting, I don't know motorbike ball, Keke ball. Hitting was turning from the back. When the boss part, you cutting the girl throat. You got to give her unconscious. They had the ball hitting from the back. The people start coming around, he joined the car. They speed the bus, they met, they say they met up at small speed.
So the Lucas person in question, is he a Liberian or is he a foreigner?
American, typical American man.
White or black man? White
man, typical American white man. I'm talking about so, my brother. People wear on the traditional wedding, I get the picture and thing. My daughter phone, he said somebody on a mission to see my daughter phone because to destroy everything.
Okay, those who are watching you, including Freedom FM, what do you want us to do for you?
I want for the government to step in because how they can kill people, then they say the government killing people. The American man, all he killing in the country. They are going to kill my daughter God just way. They say that that's a proper God. I just pray because the position my daughter on now. I just pray that God that accept me and you hear myself. She at JFK hospital, they kept her to her right now as I'm speaking to you.
Well, that is Jessica's mom giving her side of what happened. And this is quite unfortunate. My heart goes to her. Like, I wish her the best. I wish her so much strength because she needs all the strength she can get right now. And Richard, apparently, like I said before, he got caught and arrested in Liberia. And when he was giving his testimony, you guys, can he make up any more lies? Talking about how, trying to twist and turn the story, talking about how the tricycle rider was the one who hit Jessica and trying to pin it on him.
Explain exactly what happened on the scene. Explain exactly what happened and how you came here. Yeah, I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Okay. The only thing, I don't know the police officer's names involved, but you guys can figure that out.
Okay.
She asked me to help her with $150 US,
okay,
which I do monthly. I went there to her parents' house after I ran a few errands in town. I think you have some of my receipts over there.
Okay.
I go and I give her the $150. She gives it to her mom. Her brother was there too. She asked me for milk, cornflakes, and a few other things. And so the two of us went from right there. They live around something shop junction, and I carried her to Harbell supermarket. We bought cornflakes, we bought all of those things, and even if the receipts are gone right now, you can even ask Harbell. They can show you footage of us going in there together. why would I be buying these things for someone who's going to hurt me? Then from there, we decided that I could drop her. I don't have to take her back to her parents, and that I could drop her there because of Barneyville Highway. She would get a motorbike and she would get back. So I pulled the car. The first area where there was like coal tar that you could pull off on the main coal tar, I pull off. I put my trafficators on. Because two things. She's getting a motorbike to go back home, and I needed to check my back right tire because I've been having a problem with that tire. And I could feel when I was driving that something was not correct. So while she was waiting for motorbike, standing on the coal tire, I'm down there literally trying to jack up my thing.
Okay. So you went for her to her house.
Yes.
You took her to the supermarket.
Yes.
Your boy where your friend buying.
Right.
So in our direction, she was getting on bike to go back home.
No, after the supermarket, we drove for a small time to lecture. Then she said she would take motorbike to go home. Because, I mean, the cornflakes and everything fit inside plastic.
Her parents knows you?
Yes.
Her parents knows you?
Yo.
Huh?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Because I asked their blessing, and when we were starting to have a relationship, but going back to the story, she's standing on the side of the coal tar, and I'm standing there doing this with the jack thing, and next thing I know, a motorbike comes out of nowhere and hits her, and she goes into a ditch, because right after this coal tar is like a little extra coal tar on the side of the coal tar. Right after that is just a big ditch.
Okay.
The motorbike hit her. She fell backwards and rolled into that ditch. I think she even fell backwards and hit the edge of the coal tar because she had blood coming. But she rolled backwards into there. At that point, I leave what I'm doing and I go to check on her and help her out and ask her if she's okay. I bring her up onto the coal tar. And at this point, this motorbike driver that just hit her is yelling out to other motorbikes, KK, whatever that's driving by, and this big lorry, big red truck that was carrying, I don't know, a dump out truck, something like that, telling them that I hurt the girl, that I did something to the girl. I don't know how they were saying, but they were yelling it out, screaming it out, and so they're stopping, and then all these motorbike guys are stopping, and their vests are neat. I'm walking around the front to go get in the car. She was walking around the front with me. She goes around the front, and she's coming to get in the car. Then something goes through the window and comes and hits me right here on the head. And when it hit me, I did like this on the steering wheel. And one of the guys took a big stick and started pounding. He came in front of the Land Cruiser and he started pounding on the thing. And so at this point, she's telling me to go. She would be okay as me then one because they think they're probably going to get money from me. I had $400 US in my pocket. No, 350 because I gave her 150. I had $350 US in my pocket right here and some small in my wallet right here. It was becoming so bad, and the truck believed that I was doing something wrong, so he was wanting to stop me. She's telling me go, and everything that I've heard about motorbike drivers in Liberia is that if something happens, you are always wrong, especially if you're from outside, because they think they can get money from you. So I hit the gas and I start going. I didn't hit nobody. I even hit before I put it in gear. I did like this so that they backed up, and then I went. And of course, the motorbikes were following me, and the motorbike that hit her already had his motorbike out of the something. All I remember is that it was a red motorbike with a license plate in front. That's all I remember about it. But when they started following me, and I didn't know where to do. The only thing I knew was go to the first police officer that I could see.
Okay.
So what is the relationship between this guy and you?
So I get to the first area where there's a police officer. And that police officer was so scared because he got hit with the same things they were jumping at me. They busted all my windows. You can look at that Land Cruiser. They busted all my windows.
I saw it.
They hit that police officer. He told me to keep going to the next police. He was going to try to stop these people.
Okay.
But that didn't work. Finally, when I reached to the I don't remember the exact how you call that area, but that goes on to the Walla. The police officer came and said, let me drive. Sorry, I'm still bleeding from this.
You guys, this is such bull crap. Like, what is this? What is he talking about? How is he twisting the story, trying to paint the hero as the villain, talking about the tricycle rider that caught him, talking about how he's the one that hit Jessica, that Jessica had an accident? How can someone have an accident but their throat is slit? He's talking about how the tricycle rider hit her and she fell and hit her head. But then again, I've seen accidents where you break bones and so on, but having such a clean cut on the throat, the math is not mathing. The math is definitely not mathing. Trying to paint the hero as the villain, it's really not working. And I hope Jessica gets all the justice she needs. And thankfully, you guys, Jessica is alive. She survived it. She is healing perfectly fine in the hospital. And she has had the time to tell her story, talking about how she was in the car with Lucas and he stopped. He said he wanted to pee. He brought out a knife. And when she was asking him what the knife was for, Lucas said he has a fear of snake. According to Jessica, she said Lucas said he has a fear of snake, and in case he sees one in the bush, he will kill it with the knife. And when he went, according to Jessica, to the first part of the bush, but he wasn't feeling so comfy because there were too many people walking around, and he came back. Jessica was like, okay, why didn't you pee? He said there are too many people walking around. And then they went back in the car and then went to another location in the bush. And that was when he went into the bush again. Jessica was accompanying him, of course. And then the next thing she heard, according to Jessica, she said she heard a loud bang. And at this point, she was thinking it is the car tire that popped. But only for her to fall down, bleeding, and started jacking. And at that point, she was already feeling numb. She was, losing so much blood. And she saw Lucas push her on the floor, took the knife he brought with them into the bush, and started slitting her throat. And according to Jessica, at this point, she wasn't even feeling it because she was so numb already from losing so much blood. She was jacking. You guys, this is, I wish she gets I pray and I wish she gets all the justice, that this case gets investigated properly. But let's hear from Jessica and also the keke, the tricycle rider who saved her life.
Although when we went there, the corner boss, they see where me they want their money. So he said he missed the road, so they directed him in the play. But the train was behind us. So he couldn't do anything, but first of all, we get out from the car, he took out the big knife. He said, I afraid of snake, so in case we want to see snake, then we will kill it. And laugh with it, I expect So we get out from the car and put the knife in your pocket. After we go to the riverside, people were playing it there, so we couldn't do anything. So they thought, when so kind of bush area, he said, the people. It's a bush, but the bush around, but the poor people.
The same piece,
Yeah, in banana field on the other side of the bush, get the patient and drive my guess. So he said, let the poor people. I said, okay, let me go to the water and go pee. But after being he sees some of my animal in the bush. They put it left in your pocket. So when he said, oh, can't see her. I saw the scene on the animal, the abortion. I said, myself, scary. I just stood up behind him, but it's like, when I'm going to go close on you, just want to give me with them. So I just stayed behind him. When he finished peeping here, I said, wash your hands. So, thank you, I'm going to listen to it. I said, yeah, wash your hands. After I finished, I hold in the bottle. When you come somewhere again, say, you don't pee again, someone will push again. So he said, oh, stay behind me, small, going to the small train, be passing around. I stood right behind him, but not too close. So when he finished, I would look for the direction and play the car where we go in the car with him.
So you park the car, you walk.
Yeah, we're not going to show all the supporters are going himself. He forget about the place, he missed the direction. So that after that, we go in the car and we went to the road that leading when you coming from. When you come inside of the road on the other side, so that the road will keep back way. Then we go back again. Yeah, we go back again on the same road to patient shop with in the estate. Go on that side, then we're going to the other side. We go into the road to the other side, and then we will go on. So all the quiet places, he passed by the place. I said, oh, but we left one player and say, I thought they toss money, Jericho. So, for other places, because I'm not preaching or you're telling me about the preach. But before then, we saw the cemetery. He said, oh, I don't know if you got last in that prayer, but sometimes I am going to go to the cemetery to go see the grave, the name, the time the people die. I said, no, I won't go there. I said, no, I fear I won't go to see the grave. So, how we went from small. And then the bush go on up like they nobody what they say. Nobody said you don't understand. But this thing, it's like the boy washing or ever since when he parked the car. So when he parked the car, he said the car tire had problem. They wanted to fix it or to change it. And I said, okay, I was sitting in the car at first. So when he got down, and then he said, oh, Jessica, I think you need to help me. So he brought the other iron outside. Then you be 10 in it. Then you hear the other tick. No iron in him. So instead of be 10 in it, and then you finish with the other side. I said, okay, I'm not thinking on anything. So I was telling him, he said, what dead in your head? So he opened up in my head. He opened it up. I felt like he was cleaning the dirt. So he hit it. I yelled, whoop! So I felt like maybe the car tire burst or the thing I was thinking the girl pouring inside it was jerking. I fell in the grass, started jerking. I must sleep out there from my phone. But then I woke up. When I woke up, he pushed me by on the ground. It's like by the time
you woke up, he pushed you by.
Yeah. When I woke up, he pushed me by his boy. It's like the boss saw him, I was him, hitting my leg, hitting my back. So when he pushed me by on the ground, it's like the time he did it left and then he was cutting in the ball. I was not feeling it. He gave me medicine at first, but I took infection medicine or I think my stomach in the car, so I told him. Because I was pregnant almost 2 months and then he gave me injection in my vein. We were taking a medicine. He said we should take it all together for it to stop the vomiting and the malaria. So it's better one. So I take the infection medicine to clean it. And then I said, oh, my stomach, it hurting. So he gave me some kind of medicine. He said, when I'm in sleep, just take it. So I took the medicine in the car before everything. So when he hit my ear first, I was checking. So when he came over me, I felt like he won't hear me. So I said, alright, because I was still checking. I said, alright, just leave me. And I stood up, he pushed me back on the ground. He pushed me, he rolled me down small. But the kind was chopping the leg. So it's like the boss saw him, so that's why he didn't go deep. So the boy picked up the stake from far away. The boy said, hey. So he just left me. I don't know how all the cotton tape play on my hand. Because when he pushed me down, I was fighting. You know, I was not fighting him to say, oh, give me, for any harassment or anything. I was just telling him, I was just telling him, alright, yeah. So when he heard me first, I just feel like the quarantine entered in him. Because he said he was like, checking what me, I think because I was checking, so he said he was checking.
allowed to report him to the police. I won't reach to now. People, Uncle Cry trying to hurt him. I control him. Put him on the motorbike and bring to the depot here.
Going to the depot. So
yeah.
where is he right now?
In the depot. You see my head?
Yes.
The motorbike man knocking my head will stay. My whole partner will stay there. I protect the women. I say no. The only thing I want, let you stay people in the country. Now because the men women say, oh yeah, I'll protect him. The only thing I want, let you stay people, and I care when she die. Let you stay people in the country.
So currently, where is the white man you're talking about?
The woman in the police station. I don't want to bring to the police station. Me, I don't want to bring to the police station. Take me a money, Uncle Grab, bring to the police station. Police, let's stop Uncle Grab, but they are not protecting the men. People put their hand in the man pocket to take money. I say no, nobody will put it in the.
So at that time, what you talking about? When you saw the man, he was all the girl trying to.
The man all the girl. I said the man all the girl. Man slaughtering the girl. My one standing there before more about men care right. They can't work on. Oh, he hit the girl. The cat girl dropping the grass. I stopped motorbike. I said me, I will pay for the motorbike. I tried to read. The message gave me $5. I even to the $5 from my pocket. I give it to the man. So I don't run behind or the man from DC all the way yet. I want reach to that. Want reach to that Uncle crowd. I said no. I won't catch a man alive. I want a man alive to report him to the police.
Okay.
You guys, this is crazy. This is so horrifying. And to say that he would allegedly murder that poor girl, that young girl in cold blood, and then just, continue doing his missionary work like nothing happened, and probably left the country. And this is evil. This is pure evil. But what do you guys think? Please leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think at the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. And with that being said, I will see you all in my next one. Stay blessed and much love. Bye.